Hey guys, Ayumi here, back with another Battle of Arrow video. The last video I made about all the gear combination, etc. I've gotten some feedbacks on it on private messages, and first of all, it was a really long video. It was 57 minutes long. So in this video, I'm gonna keep it shorter, and I'm gonna try to quickly go over the most popular and most used and possibly best armor combinations in the game. So let's start right off. The best possibly armor set in the game would be the Furious Ancient Helmet, where you get increased attack damage when you get headshot. There's a 30% chance of proccing this whenever you get headshot, and you can gain up to 20% increase in attack damage. And it lasts until the fight is done, meaning if this happens early in the match, you will still keep this until the end of the fight. The best chest to go with this helm is either the Perseverant or the Stimulating chest. Personally, I prefer the Stimulating chest, where once you eat rice balls, it increases your attack damage by 20% for 10 seconds. Timing this with your helmet will greatly increase your attack damage. You could also use the Perseverant one with the Patience skill, where the first 3 arrows you get hit with are distributed over time, whereas meaning the damage will be split over up to 11 seconds. So if you get hit for 3000 damage on your first hit that you take, it will be split up to say 11 seconds, around 270 health, ticking down as a damage over time over the next 11 seconds, and this will happen for the first 3 shots, meaning it buys you some time to be on your offensive while still not losing too much health in the beginning. Personally though, I do recommend the Stimulating chest. Of course, if you are going for the Ancient set with a crossbow, most people go for a bow using this set, mostly a short bow or the fatal short bows. The reason for this is the 5 set bonus with the 12% zoom, also the headshot damage you get. So if you're gonna use crossbows, you kind of want to hit the weakness spots, since you have a damage multiplier on weakness spots. But if you were to use this set with a crossbow, you want to use the Swift helmet or the Furious helmet, and then maybe the Swift chest, because these give you reload speed. Personally, I recommend Furious and Stimulating though. As for the gloves, the best gloves is the Vengeful Ancient gloves. These are one of the best gloves in the game. They basically convert the incoming damage you receive into attack damage with a 50% chance, lasting for 5 seconds. This means if you get hit with a 2000 damage arrow, you have 50% chance of converting 200 attack damage from that hit. 400 attack damage, of course. So if you get hit for 2000 damage, then you could potentially get 400 attack damage from that hit. And trust me, that's a lot of attack damage. If you capitalize on this buff, then you will for sure do a lot of damage. Mix this together with the Stimulating chest and the Furious helmet, and you have yourself a battering ram. You could also use the Untruthful Ancient gloves for the deception tactics, where you get hit, you have a 25% chance of reducing the cooldowns you use for up to 10 seconds, and it's activated up to 5 times during a match. Personally though, I don't see much use of these gloves with this particular set, because you'll probably be using the reason you want the Untruthful gloves is most likely if you're going to use a Poison Lightning Arrow build, damage over time, whereas you want a more health-based set, or if you're going to use another health-based set and you want a reduction on your spur and your dumplings, preferably maybe a vampiric crossbow set. I'm going to come back to that later though. So definitely the Vengeful Ancient gloves, as well as the Escaping Ancient boots. It heals you and it removes status effects. Status effects would be if you're dotted with Lightning Arrow, Poison Arrow, Fire Arrow, Ice Arrow. It simply removes these things. It's probably the most overpowered item in the game right now. You want to mix these 4 items with, I guess, the Sniper's Ancient accessory, because you're probably going to use a bow, whereas you want to get headshots off for the headshot damage multiplier with a bow. This counts for all bows, short bow, normal bow, and long bow, except for fatal short bow, which is weakness focused, so you get weakness damage multiplier from it. In that case, if you're using the Fatal Shortbow, I guess the Protective Ancient accessory would be the best one. Possibly the Vital one for the extra shield. So this set that you can see on the screen here, the items that are marked have the hourglass on them. That is possibly the best bow set in the game. You will get a shit ton of damage from it, for sure. This is a bow set though, in my opinion. Use this set if you want to use bows. If you want to use crossbows on the other hand, you probably want to use a Guardian set among some other sets. You can get the Swift Guardian helmet for your reload speed. You get the Starving Guardian chest, where your dumplings increase your attack damage by 20% for 10 seconds. You could get the Life Guardian armor, but I prefer the Starving one. As for the gloves, you want to go for the Ambusher gloves, of course. As for the boots, you could either go for the Diligent ones for increased traveling duration. You could go for the Tireless ones for reduced pause time on your mount. Preferably though, in my opinion, the Faithful ones, whereas your decoy, when it's attacked, you instantly heal for up to 30% of your health. Really OP boots if used correctly. As for the amulets or the accessories, there's not really that good accessories in the Guardian set in my opinion, but you really want to use the Protective one, or you want to use the Impervious one. So personally, I prefer the Protective one though. And in that case, you want to use the item set that is marked on the screen right now. This is for a crossbow build though. Since you have the reload speed from the helmet, you have the 12% reload speed from the 5 set bonus. This gives you 19% reload speed just from your gear alone. You also get the extra damage from your chest, as well as the Ambusher gloves. Also attack damage from the 3 set bonus. As for the Titan set, this is mostly a bow set. Most people use the Titan set, they use it with a short bow. The reason is the 12% zoom from the 5 set bonus, same as the Ancient set, as well as the 3 set bonus giving you headshot damage. This helmet is probably the best helmet to use, since it gives you 7% zoom speed, giving you 19% zoom speed. Mix this together with either the Ambusher chest for more attack damage or the Sturdy chest for more defense. As you can see, you have the 4 set bonus of 9 defense, meaning you get 14% defense from this set alone if you wear the Sturdy chest. Personally though, I prefer the Ambusher ones. You get the Ambusher gloves, you get the Speedy boots of course for the exit strategy, and then you get the Life Titan accessory. So the set you can see on the screen right now is the best Titan set in my opinion. You could possibly change the chest though, but this is a really good damage damage set for bows. As for the new Northern set, you want to use these 4 items. Reload speed on the helmet, headshot damage, zoom speed on the gloves, and then defense on the boots, as well as headshot damage, reload speed, and zoom speed for the 4 set bonuses. If you use this set, you can use it with crossbows, you can use it with bows, long bows, normal bows, short bows, pretty much anything. I really don't recommend using short bows with this set though, because you can't really capitalize on all the reload speed. So if you were to use a Fatal short bow or a normal short bow, I recommend the Titan set or the Ancient set I showed earlier. This one is better for a little bit slower weapons. Preferably a crossbow or a longbow, due to all the zoom speed and reload speed you get from this. Due to the headshot damage though from the 2 set bonus as well as the chest, I really recommend using a longbow for this set. Since this is only 4 items, that means you're free to choose a 5th accessory item to go with it. Personally though, since that's damage based set, I recommend the Ambusher's Thunder accessory. HP based gives you also the extra attack damage. If you feel like you need more health though, go for the Life Glacier accessory, which is HP based and gives you 7% HP on top of it. Now for the Glacier set, this is the most health based set in the game. If you want the full Glacier set, you probably want to go Life Helm, Sturdy Chest, Life Gloves, Robust Boots, and Life Amulet, as you can see marked on the screen right now. This gives you up to 6,000 survivability, possibly even more. Gives you a lot of defense, reload speed, as well as the exit strategy on the 5 set bonus. If you want a more attack-based Glacier set, you could go Focused Helm, Ambusher, Robust, and Life Amulets. But most people, they will not use the full set though. If they just want the health one, they go life, sturdy, life, and then the amulet. And then the boots, instead of going for this item to get the 5 set bonus for exit strategy, since this is a shield based item, the boots, they switch this out for the speedy boots instead, which is HP based, giving you a 4 item HP based set with exit strategy nonetheless. So speedy boots and these 4 Glacier items is best for HP based builds, like if you want to use say the vampiric crossbow, for instance. If you want to use the Glacier set to get a lot of HP and defense while using, say, the short bow or the fatal short bow, possibly even the longbow, then I recommend going the focused helm, either sturdy or ambusher chest. I guess maybe the ambusher one. You want to skip the gloves and you want to skip the boots and just take the amulet. That's a 3 set bonus, giving you the extra 7% defense. Then you go to the beast set, take your HP based zoom speed gloves from there, as well as the speedy boots or the escape boots. That's possibly the most used set right now and has been for some seasons. So escape or speedy boots, HP based, giving you a heal on your spur, as well as zoom speed on your helmet, attack damage or extra defense from your chest, HP from your amulet, as well as HP and zoom speed from your gloves. This is also a 5 set HP based gear set, meaning you can get up to 9,000, 10,000 HP from it. Those are the most popular and most used combinations in the game right now. The new shadow set is pretty good. It's shield based for the main items here though, but you could go at least a 2 set bonus here, these 2, and then mix in 3 other from another set. Since these are shield based, I guess you could find 3 other shield based items just to get a full shield based build. There are some variants to it. I might go back to it later in this video though. First though, let's go down to the beast set. It's not really that used, but there are some viability to it. You have the 5 set bonus rapid digestion, which gives you a lot of zoom speed when using rice balls. You use this turtleneck helmet to reduce your headshots, the ones you are receiving. You use the life beast armor, use the focused gloves, the life beast boots, as well as the ambusher's beast accessory. So the items marked on the screen right now. I don't see many people using this set though, but for sure it's a viability. Last but not least, we have the Wanderer helmet, HP based attack damage, and the Swift Wanderer armor, which is reload speed and HP based, whereas you get the 2 set bonus of 5% speed. Same as the shadow set you can see here. It's the same with these 2 items. You can mix them with any gloves, boots and amulet you want, but preferably want to keep 3 from the same set though, so that you get a good 3 set bonus from the other sets. So possibly you could use this set that is on the screen right now, giving you the set bonus from this set as well as the set bonus from this set. It's also a 4-piece HP based build, giving you a lot of zoom speed, giving you some reload speed, and also giving you some extra attack from this amulet, 7%, 3 set bonus 7%, as well as the flat up to 30 attack damage from this helmet. You could also, with the shadow helm and shadow chest, which are shield based, you could mix them with some shield based armor, possibly the ambusher glacier gloves, the vital glacier boots to get even more shield, as well as the life glacier amulet for some health in the background, as well as the defense. You could possibly also use Guardian, where you can use the Ambusher Guardian gloves. You kind of want to use Tireless or Diligent here though. On a shield based build you don't really need the heal. And then as for the amulet, you want to use the vital one for more shield. So Tireless or Diligent boots, Ambusher gloves, Vital Guardian accessory, together with your focused shadow helm and shadow armor. Last but not least, you have some innovative sets that I have personally thought of that I want to try and test. I just haven't yet, which is perhaps the Furious helmet, the Stimulating or the Perseverant chest, as well as the Vital accessory here for more shield. Those are 3 shield based items with a lot of attack, as well as the 7% attack damage bonus from the 3 set ability and the 7% shield. And then I want to mix those with the focused Northern gloves, swim speed and shield based, the defense shield based Northern boots, as well as the 7% headshot damage, giving you a full shield based short bow build or normal bow, but you're definitely gonna want to use a bow for that build though. You could also possibly use the Ambusher Glacier gloves for the attack damage, as well as the Vital Glacier boots, giving you then 14% shield total, so that you have a really strong shield and it takes a long time to take down your shield and get your weakness spots. I guess those are the most common, most popular and possibly the best sets in the game. If there are any other, then I don't know about them, or I have simply forgot them in this video. As for the weapons, the best weapons, I'll quickly go over it. It's the Focused Thunder Bow, it's the Swift Thunder Hand Crossbow, it's the Focused Beast Short Bow, it's the Focused Beast Crossbow, possibly the Swift Beast Crossbow, it's the Focused Beast Enhanced Bow, it's the Focused Glacier Longbow, it is the Swift Glacier Repeating Crossbow, it is the Focused Glacier Fatal Shortbow, it is the Sniper's Titan Bow, Ambusher's Titan Bow, or more preferably Gathering Titan Bow, it is the Keen Titan Hand Crossbow, it would be the Sniper's Guardian Shortbow or Ambusher's Guardian Shortbow, or preferably the Frenzy Guardian Shortbow for the Rage. As for the Guardian crossbows, there's really only one that's used a lot, and that's the Vampiric one. You could also use the Ambusher one, and possibly the Sniper's one, even though headshots are not... you don't get a damage multiplier on headshots using crossbows, you can still do a shit ton of damage with headshots using this crossbow, due to the high attack damage you get. Mix that in with Ancient Set, possibly, you get a shit ton of damage using your Sniper's Guardian crossbow. As for the Guardian Enhanced Bows, you want to use again Snipers, Ambushers, or more preferably Gathering. As for the Ancient Longbows, you want to use Sniper for headshot damage, Ambusher for attack damage, or possibly Wonder for the technique, which reduces your skill cooldown. This one is really useful if you are using a Poison Lightning Arrow build. As for the Repeating Crossbow on the Ancient Set, you kind of want to use Ambushers, Life, or Cautious. And last but not least, for the Ancient Fatal Shortbow, the best one is the Frenzy one for sure. You could also use the Ambusher one, you could even use the Life one, and you don't really want to use the Sniper's one, because this bow, the Fatal Shortbow, they are weakness spot focused, meaning you get a multiplier on your damage by hitting the weakness spot with this bow. So you don't really need the Sniper's one. You want to use Ambusher, Life, or Frenzy. As for the mounts, really quick, if you can't afford any better, then the Calm Thunder Charger or the Calm Beast Charger is probably going to be the best for you. The Glacier Charger is not really good, but if you do end up getting one and that's the only one you can get, you should get the Life one. Same for the Titan Charger, the Life one. As for the Guardian Charger, it's not really that good, but you want to use the Ambusher one. The Black Storm Charger is really good. You want to use the Ambusher one or the Life one, preferably. The Ancient Charger is not as good anymore as it used to be, but it's still good. You want to use the Ambusher one, preferably. It has the highest speed in the game together with the Titan Charger. But the best horse in the game is the new mounts, where you want to use the Ambusher's Crimson Armored Charger or the Life Crimson Armored Charger. Of course, if you do have a shield-based build, you could possibly get away with using the vital one. So I guess that is it for this video. I kept it just about 20 minutes this time. Hopefully this gives you some answers on the best weapons, armors and mounts in this game. And just let me know in the comments if you feel like I missed something, if there's something you want to have explained even further, etc. So thanks for watching, have a good one, see you next time.